welcome back to my channel. It's me Adwi, your buddy for learning. Friends, today I'm going to take the second part of basic science, the essence of change. And in this class, we will be studying the continuous part of part 1. And in the last class, we stopped up to the examine the pictures. Next, we are going to study what happens when ice melts. To do this experiment, we need a beaker and we need to put some ice on it and heat the beaker. When we heat this beaker, it will turn into liquid form, that is water. And when we heat this water again, it turns into steam or into the gaseous form. And friends, can we again convert this gas into water? Yes, we can. For doing this, we need to close the beaker with something like lid or something. And after closing it, when this gas cools down, it again turns into water. And this water is only the thing or the substance that can turn into solid form and then to the liquid form and to the gaseous form. Now friends, let's look at a flowchart of water that turns into the states. First, when the ice cubes absorbs heat, it turns into water. And when this water again absorbs heat, it turns into steam. And after the steam releases heat, it forms again to water. And when this water again releases heat, it turns into ice cube. That's all in the flowchart of change of state in water. Next, let's study of the change of state in detail. Substances undergo change of state when they absorb or release adequate heat energy. On absorbing heat energy, they change from the solid state to the liquid state and then to the gaseous state. Substances get converted from the gaseous state to the liquid state and then to the solid state by releasing heat energy. Now we have 3 questions. Let's answer to them. The first question is energy absorbed or released when steam is changed into water and then to the ice? The energy is released when the steam changes into water and then to the ice cube. Next, let's look the second question. Which among the 3 states has the maximum amount of energy? The maximum amount of energy is absorbed when the water turns into steam. Next, let's look the third question. Which state has the minimum amount of energy? The minimum amount of energy is absorbed when the water turns into ice cube or to the solid state. That is all in these 3 questions. Now we have a table showing some of the situations that happens in our daily life. Let's look the first situation. That is heating solid ghee. When we heat the solid ghee, it melts. And when it melts, the state is not changing but the shape is changing. After that, it is cutting vegetables. While we cut the vegetables, it becomes smaller pieces and there also shape is only changing. Then is heating a PVC pipe. When we heat the PVC pipe, it expands. Next is heating wax. When we heat the wax, it melts down. Next we have tearing paper. When we tear this paper, it becomes smaller pieces. Next is breaking a bottle. When we break a bottle, it also becomes smaller pieces. Next is heating lac. When we heat lac, it melts, same as heating wax. Next is crumpling paper. When we crumple the papers, it also changes in its shape. So friends, here is a common thing, that is, in all these situations, the shape is only changing. The state is not changing at all. Now we are going to study about physical change. Change in the physical properties such as state, shape or size is termed as physical change. Expansion, melting, breaking, tearing, etc. are all physical changes. New substances are not formed during physical change. In the physical change, a substance doesn't form into another substance or it doesn't turn into a new thing. Some of the examples for physical change is expanding, melting, tearing, breaking, etc. Friends, are all changes physical change? Next, we are going to study about the permanent change. To study about permanent change, let's do an experiment. To do this experiment, we need a spoonful of sugar and heat it using a spirit lamp or something on flame. After we heat it, it will turn into a yellowish color and then into a brown color when we again heat it. And finally, this sugar will turn into a black carbon. And here, the sugar has transformed into black carbon and a new substance is formed there. Now, let's look if the black carbon tastes like the sugar. No, the black carbon doesn't taste like the sugar. It has lost all its sweet taste of the sugar. And this permanent change is called as permanent change because that new substance cannot be transformed into the previous state. Like black carbon cannot change into this sugar that was before. Friends, we have a table showing when wax is heated and when the sugar is heated. When wax is heated, it absorbs heat and the wax melts when absorbing heat. And this wax doesn't change its color while absorbing heat. And no new substances are also formed. Next is when sugar is heated. When sugar is heated, it also absorbs heat and melts. But the color changes of the sugar. And a new substance is also formed when the sugar is heated. Some of the examples for permanent change are burning magnesium ribbon and burning a piece of paper. Because when we burn a piece of paper, it turns into ash. And we cannot transform this ash again to the piece of paper. So it is a permanent change. Next, we are going to study the chemical change. The process in which substances change into new substance by absorbing or releasing energy is termed as chemical change. Chemical change is a permanent change. The process that a substance turns into another substance, another new substance is called the chemical change. The chemical change is a permanent change. Observe this picture. What physical change can you identify from this picture? The water from the water bodies get evaporated to the sky because of the sunlight and it forms as a cloud that is called the condensation. And when this cloud gets overloaded, it falls down to the earth as rain and it is called as precipitation. This is the physical change that can be identified from this picture. Friends, by this topic, we are ending this chapter as ends of change. Friends, if you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon near to the subscribe button to get notified when I post new videos. It's me, Adwi, your buddy for learning. Bye-bye.